Hello guys, in this lecture we will see how to do Mitsubishi PLC wiring. Here we have Mitsubishi FX series PLC. Its model is FX1N-24MR-DS. 24 means it has total number of inputs plus outputs is equal to 24, and R means its outputs are relay types. First of all, to power up the PLC we require 24 volt DC supply. So to take 24 volt DC supply we use one SMPS here. Here we use two-pole MCB to control the single-phase AC supply. Here 230-volt single-phase AC supply is given to the input of the SMPS. Then SMPS converts single-phase AC supply to the 24-volt DC supply. The output of SMPS 24-volt is given to the PLC. But here 0-volt wire is directly connected to the negative terminal of PLC, and positive wire, that is 24 volt positive supply, is controlled by single pole MCB, and the output of single pole MCB is given to the positive terminal of PLC. Now our PLC is powered up, that is PLC power supply is on. Now here we will take an example 2 on the motor 1 through this contactor. For that we used one start push button NO and one stop push button which is NC, and there is two indicators. One is indicator for motor on indication and other is motor trip indication. At the input side of PLC, we can do two types of wiring, that is sync type wiring and source type wiring. Sync type wiring means 0 volt is controlled by NO and NC elements, that is input elements, and the positive supply is directly connected to the SS terminal. And source type wiring means the positive supply is controlled by NO and NC elements, that is input elements, and 0 volt is directly connected to the SS terminal. We use here source type wiring. That's why negative supply is directly connected to the SS terminal and positive supply is controlled by NO and NC element. Suppose start push button is connected at X1 terminal and stop push button is connected at X3 terminal. That is, our start push button address is X1 and stop push button address is X3. See at output side, here is one 24 volt terminal and 0 volt terminal. It means PLC generate its own 24 volt power supply. We can use this 24 volt power supply for output connection. Here we can see some common terminals are there. Here common 0 is for common Y0 output, common 1 for Y1 output, common 2 for Y2 output, and here common 3 is common for Y3, Y5 and Y4, such that common 4 is common for Y5, Y6, Y10, Y7, Y11. We can use this 24 volt power supply for output connections. Here we have shorted 24 volt power supply to the common 0, and Y0 is connected to the A1 terminal of contactor, and 0 volt is made common for contactor A2 contact and motor on indication lamp negative terminal. Means here when Y0 output is on, then our contactor gets on. Now this 24 volt positive supply is also connected to the common 4 terminal. This common is for Y6, Y7, Y10 and Y11, and Y7 output is connected to the motor on indication lamp. That is, when Y7 output gets on, then our motor indication lamp gets on. Now for this PLC wiring, we will do PLC programming in GXWorks 2 software. Open GXWorks 2 software. Firstly create project. Yes. Now see our input to start push button is X1. So take here X1. LD X1. Say start push button, right? After that X3 is a stop push button. It's LDI X3, right? And our output is contactor output is Y0. So take Y0 output. Out Y0, right? Now here give holding to the Y0 contactor, Y0 output, right? So take Y0, enter, right? Then our indication lamp input is output is Y7. So take Y7. That is, when our output Y0 gets on, then only our motor on indication should on. So take LD Y0, right? It's NO contact taken here, and then take out Y7. right? You can also give comment to it. Just double click here and here active enter device, right? Here green tick is you can see. So it's a start push button, right? Here it's stop push button. Sorry, it's x3. Double click. Okay, it's stop push button, right? Here here comments are not showing. We have to enable comments. So go to the view and comment, right? You can see here now comments. It's motor 1. Double click just and motor 1, right? And it's a motor on indication. Double click. Okay, motor on indication, right? Just okay. Now compile the project. Compile and build. Now our project is ready. Now you can see x1 push button means it's our x1 push button. When x1 push button start push, then our contactor will get on, right? And when x3 push button pressed, then our motor will stop, right? This is the PLC program for this wiring. You can take trial, get start simulation, just close it and minimize it. Now we are online. Now when x1 gets on, see, now x1 gets on, then our output gets on. When x1 push button release, then also our output is on and our motor indication lamp is on, right? This is the PLC program for this PLC wiring. Thank you.